Go ahead. It's alright. I taught this guy how to eat out of the top. I think it's called a starling. Or, oh no, this is a stellar J. Hey, don't go on my computer. Go ahead. It's my pet bird. He checks out things first. This is the first time, by the way. So, the feeder usually has the roof on, but there's no nuts. He likes the nuts. I don't know if they're peanuts. So one day it was outside and he couldn't get it and he started throwing everything around so they would funnel down. And I didn't want that. So I took the roof out and he bounced over onto the railing, and I pointed down and I showed him, and he didn't do it. Then I tried it again. Then I said, you know what? Next time he comes, I grabbed a peanut, I showed him it, and I dropped it into the thing where the roof was off. And he came the next time, and now he does this all the time. Hey, don't throw it around. But how cool is that, huh? So sometimes he packs his mouth up like he's doing now. He's loading up. Now you see how smart he is, or she. And you see how I was pretty amazed that it didn't know how to now so he flies up right onto the top of the roof and sometimes pecks. Sometimes he pecks it on the railing and breaks them up into smaller things. But I was really surprised that he didn't know to go right into the top of the roof, that I had to show him and point down to it because how smart he is already. Like a magpie or a crow or something, or a raven, one of those birds, if they didn't able to get to the nuts, they would have known instantly. They would have either flown off with the whole house and dropped it on the ground, or they would have simply understood how to take the top of the roof off and get to the nuts that were on the top. I know Dad knows that because he's seen that happen. Ravens, starlings, crows, magpies, those birds, and they're bigger than this guy. They know how to do all that stuff. They can untie knots and everything. It's amazing how smart they are. So while he's gone real quick, I'll show you. Now I didn't do, like, I came here because, here, hold on. You can see the nuts on the top there. So they funnel down. And what he'll do is he'll eat some of that stuff sometimes, but he throws it all over the place, just so the nuts will funnel down. So I showed him in the top when I dumped the bag in, the nuts were mostly like that on the top. So I showed him how to do it. So what I did was I just came out. Now, Dad, I just got done talking to you on Father's Day. I literally just hung up the phone with you, and I came out here to put my plants out to see if wind was going to die down, and I saw him. He was directly on my balcony railing, looking at me like, hey, come on. So all I did was open the door and the screen. He didn't move. He didn't budge. And then I took my houses, which I keep right there until I bring out, and I put it there. And I said, you know what? I'm going to open it, see if he comes in. Because when he first arrived, I didn't even know I had this kind of bird coming yet. Because one day I had them sitting right here, and I was in the kitchen, and I heard, and I thought, what the heck is that? And I came out and I went around the couch where I'm about a few feet from where I'm standing now. And I saw him and he got frightened and he took off. And I thought, holy crap, he came in my house before I even put the things out. That's how I knew this bird was coming. And then he started coming because only the little birds were coming. So I'm going to pause it for a minute, see if he comes back. By the way, you see how close I'm standing. Like here's my foot. Like it's 2 feet from me, not even. And when I'm outside on there, he comes right next to me. The little ones do sometimes, but they're real scared and they're always chirping and watching out. This guy, he ain't really scared, but I try to hold it in my hand. He looks at it and he sees it, but he hasn't come and taken it from my hand yet. But hopefully I'll do that. I want to see if I can get him to eat from my hand or land on me or something. So I put it back out here because he might not. Sometimes he comes back 2-3 times right away, and then sometimes he'll come back till later in the day. So I'll put it back out here. The little guys, they do the same thing. They go on the railing right here and they start chirping and looking at my door or bouncing around on the ground until they awaken me or tell me that they want their stuff. They never ever, the little guys never eat here. They always eat here. And this guy eats this stuff. He only eats this nuts, and sometimes he'll eat those black type seeds. They might be sunflower seeds, those black ones, I think. I'm not sure. So yeah, I don't think he's coming back, but one day I'll get him and see if we can get him to eat from my hand. I can stand right where I am now and he'll bounce around like you saw in that video. Dun, 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 and then he'll eat. I'm surprised he didn't know. Like here's how, like you see how the house is? I'm surprised he didn't like figure out how to, I mean, he obviously can see inside there. So I'm surprised he didn't know how to flip it up, although it is kind of heavy. But like I said, a raven or a crow, if they wanted something, or a magpie, they would definitely know how to do it. So, all right, cool, huh? Love yous. Bye.